Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday night training. We're so excited you're all here. I am just going to go ahead and turn it over to our trainers tonight, and that would be Jan and Greg.
Hey, happy July 1st. It might get a little bit weird sounding on my end because it kind of feels hollow in our house. We're putting new floors in, so the house is empty. I don't know, think about when you all walk into a house when you were looking for a house and it's empty, kind of that. So we could get a little bit strange sound there. But so I'm going to talk to you about visualizing. To me, I mean, what a better day in the month to talk about visualization than the first of the month, because it goes right in with your goals. And did you do your goals today? Did you send them to your mentor? Did you send them to your accountability partner? Did you do any of that? Or are you still thinking about, well, I don't know what to do. You're behind. It's 8 o'clock. The day is almost gone for a lot of people, right? And so get them done. Don't let another day go by without getting those babies done. And that goes right into visualization. I'm going to give you 5 different steps to help you develop that and to help you with visualizing. But the first thing I'm going to start with is this. Proverbs 29:18 says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And that goes right in with our business. If you don't have a goal and you don't have any idea where you're going, if you don't have any reason to do anything, then what are we doing? Nobody knows, right? Not even including yourself. So the first thing I want you to do before I give you those 5 steps is take the next 30 seconds, close your eyes, and just visualize what you would like to have out of this business. Why did you get started here? What is it that enticed you to think this is where I could make some extra money for? Take those 30 seconds. Think about it. You're creating in your mind's eye that picture. Well, that was about 25 seconds right there. Did everybody grab something, or did some of you take a nap? So there we go. I'm going to give you 5 steps. So here's step 1. Write down in detail. Detail. Engaging all 5 of your senses, what it is that you want to experience. And this isn't something that you want to experience from this business that you haven't already done, is what I should have finished that. Sorry. And when you think about visualizing and detailing things, we think in pictures. We don't think in words. We read words and we think, and we get this picture in our mind. So if you're a beach person right now, if I said beach, you can picture yourself sitting or standing on the beach with the sand in your toes and the waves crashing in. You don't just read the words and go, okay, cool. Is the sky blue with a few floating clouds? Is the sun radiating off your face? That's all creating a picture. And that's what you do when you start to visualize around your dreams and goals. But you want to keep detailing and getting it more and more and more detailed so that it feels like you're actually living it. You want to live that experience within your mind. Like I said, we create pictures in our mind from the words, and it reinforces that image every time we think about it. You know, we used to do a drill in football when I was coaching linebackers in college and high school. I would have them lay on the ground with their face in the air, just still. And then I would have them do exactly what I just did with y'all. And we would do it for 3, 4, 5 minutes. and I would give them scenarios. It's 3rd and 10, and you're covering the flat, and the quarterback throws the flat. You're going to make the pick. Visualize yourself making that pick. And so we would create those things. And if any of you watched any of the Olympics over the trials over the last 10 days, you see some of the athletes walking up and they do their thing and they're closing their eyes and they're praying a little bit. They're going through motions. The hurdlers, especially the hurdlers, the high jumpers, the long jumpers, they're visualizing exactly what they're going to do and how far they're going to jump, how high they're going to jump, how fast they're going to run. That's just part of their training. I think we forget about that because, man, if we think about it, you go to your job and you start doing that, visualizing that, man, somebody's going to start making fun of you. Oh, the masses out there, they don't like to do that kind of stuff, do they? Step 2, emotion. Imagine the emotion. Create that emotion attached to the outcome. You've all heard the phrase, the why that'll make you cry. Well, that's your emotion part. That's part of your senses. It ties right in with number 1, using those senses. But think of that emotion when you gain that or attain that goal, you visualize it. And when you attain it, what happens? You can cry, or you can get mad when it doesn't happen, and you can pound your fist on the steering wheel and scream at the front windshield, when is this going to happen for me? Because maybe last month it didn't turn out as good as any of us wanted it to. Maybe it did for some of us. Maybe it didn't for others. Get that emotion going. Stoke that fire inside you. The more you can feel what it is that it'll be like to accomplish your goal, the more you'll believe that you can attain it. Get emotion in it. Number 3, action. Something that every time we get on a training, somebody talks about taking that action. But when you're visualizing, you got to take that action towards that daily outcome. It's that practice for the track athlete, the football player, the basketball player. Accept that there's going to be setbacks. Somebody's going to stub their toe. So just visualize yourself, close your eyes, and imagine how you're going to deal with that setback. Are you going to curl up in a corner and wet yourself? Or are you going to come out of that corner like a boxer that just got tagged and he's going to come out swinging? I'm going to knock that sumbuck out. Because that's what's going to get you continuing to work towards your goals. Take action. Do something that's going to help you attain it. Number 4, expand your knowledge. Do some research. Mentor with people in this business, out of this business. Somebody in a spot that you respect them for what they've done and attained, and you're getting their knowledge. Taking classes from many of the gurus out there to help you break through that barrier that seems to be holding you back. We use that knowledge to help further the detail of our vision and the statement and the goals and the steps that we have to take to get through the barriers. But expand your knowledge. Number 5, make time to consider your visualization. Visualize 2 times every day. You know, you heard Melissa say this, Christy say this, Stacy and Jan, about speaking it. You know, Melissa, she talked about her goal. I weigh 139 pounds, and she wrote it on her mirror, so she sees it in the morning when she gets up. She sees it at night before she goes to bed. Do some visualization. Take time for yourself and visualize what it is that you want so that you can see it in your mind's eye right away when you get up, so it's fresh in your mind for the day. Look at it before you go to bed, so it's fresh in your mind as you drift off to sleep. And as many other times during the day as you need to. I can tell you, when we were mentoring the month before we went executive, that's one of the things that we were told over and over and over, just speak it. It's going to happen, speak it. And so you look at and write it down. If you write something down, you're 42% more favorable of attaining than if you don't write it down. Because when you get to be 64 like me, there are fleeting moments and you're like, what the hell did I just think about? I have no idea. And for a lot of people, that's what their goals are. What are your goals this month? I want to be whatever, right? So take some time for yourself. Speak it so that you can hear it. The more you can hear it, the more you're going to believe it. That's all part of visualization. It engages your subconscious into a focused effort towards your desired outcome. It's powerful, powerful. Here's a couple of tools to help you with those 5 things. Some of you have these, some of you haven't created these yet, but a vision board. Create a vision board and understand that your vision can change. It's going to evolve. It's going to get more detailed. One of the things on my vision board is something I need to have on my acreage out here. And that's a tractor and a loader. It's detailed. I went and cut out the picture of the one I want and I put it on the board. Then I stopped in at an implement dealer and I found out how much it costs and I put that on the board right above it. And so more detailed it can become, right? So that's kind of the second part of the tool is expose yourself to the things that are related to your goals. I want to go on a cruise. Okay, who do you want to cruise with? RCI? Royal Caribbean, right? Or Disney, or what is the name of the boat? Where is it going? Expose yourself to those things. Research it. Man, if you're my age, you're going to remember this. Even if you're over 45, you probably remember this. Flashcards. Create flashcards so that you're looking at flashcards. What do I want? I'm stopped at a stoplight, right up there on my visor. I'm going whatever rank this month. I am a blank. I want a 5-star vacation. Whatever it is, write it on that flashcard, speak it, read it multiple times. Describe to somebody else what it is, somebody that's close to you that supports you in your endeavors, a specific image detailed of what it is that you're wanting to be and why. It helps create a picture, not only in your mind, but somebody else's mind that maybe not understand why we spend the time we spend in our business. And if you don't have that, look in the mirror. Man, somebody told me to do that almost 6 years ago, and I was like, ain't no damn way I'm looking in the mirror at this ugly mug and saying something. I'll start cracking up. And I did. I started cracking up. I made a sign when we were going executive, and I posted it on the back of the toilet seat. And it said, if you're going to go executive. I don't know if is that goofy, gimmicky? Yeah, maybe. But it was right in front of me. If we're going to work, then go executive. And it wasn't just to be an executive. It was because of the money. I was like, man, if you can make 5 figures a month, and if some of you were like me, it took a lot of months to earn five figures. Because the net was grosser than the gross. The gross was gross, but the net was grosser. Listen to some visualization type people, podcasts. There's so many of them out there. I'm not even going to start naming them, but man, there's a boatload of them out there. Those are just a couple of tools that you can use to help yourself, because when you first start talking or thinking about visualization, many of us get stuck and we say, well, I don't know how to do that. Sure you do. Sure you do. Spend a few minutes every day. Take the time to think about what it is that seems impossible today that will be possible through the hard work that you'll put into this business to attain those goals. Because I'm just going to be graphic here. You sure as hell ain't going to attain them goals working for some other person, place, or thing. Because they're going to tell you how many days you get off, what time you're going to come to work, what time you can leave work, how many days a week you're going to work. And oh, if you don't like that, then you can go somewhere else. That was always the thing I loved. So I just flipped it on them. You know, I don't have to be here. I can go somewhere else because I was looking for a job when I got this sunbuck right here. That seems to slow them down a little bit. But a friend of mine told me about 10 years ago, he said, you know, you got to think about some endeavors that will work for you on that, where you can control your time, because all a job is a journey of the broke. And I was like, oh, baby. J-O-B, journey of the broke. I didn't believe him. But man, I don't think I'm employable anymore. In fact, I know I'm not. Because I'm a little bit too outspoken, probably. If you don't take the time to think about your goals and visualize for yourself, ain't nobody else going to do it. Unlock your potential, see it in your mind's eye, speak it out loud, share it with a business partner, a mentor, an accountability partner, a spouse. Maybe just shout it at a stranger down the street. Set time aside daily and get after it. And there you go, folks. Visualization. I know it's a huge, huge deal that really helped Jan and I along our path. And I encourage you, if you've never done it, to start it.
That was awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One of the things that you said that, and y'all know, I am so big on this. I'm so big on mindset. I'm so big on vision. I'm so big on speaking it as if it is. And that's what you have to do. You know, you've got to get excited about things again. And you've got to go back to why you know in your heart of hearts that this is going to take you to the places that you want to go. Have you lost sight? Have you lost your vision? Because that's what happens a lot of times. We lose our vision. You've got to find it again. So speak it as if it is. If you want to be director this month, don't say, I want to be director. Say, I am director. If you want to be platinum director, say, I am platinum director. If you want 5 new partners, don't say, I want 5 new partners. Say, I have 5 new partners. Those 5 new partners are gold managers. I am platinum director. You see, don't, when you speak it as if it is. That's how you speak things into existence. And sometimes it takes months, sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes it takes years, but you cannot lose sight of the things that you want, because this is the vehicle that's going to propel you to everything that you could possibly think of. Greg, I think that was perfect timing, especially with July 1st coming on, because we have so much that's happened just today that we need to focus our vision on. We need to get excited about. And I'm telling you, I'm excited about getting a stupid towel. I am excited about getting a stupid beach towel. Is anybody else excited? I want the stupid beach towel. I mean, how cute is that? So I'm going to, is Jan or Stacy or Christy, which one of y'all are going to talk about all the promos? Is it Jan?
Oh, yeah, I can talk about promos. So we
I
know
want
that.
the beach
Oh,
towel.
oh, go, okay. So first of all, beach towel. If you were at Oklahoma, you know the story behind the beach towel. If you weren't, talk to somebody that was there so that they can share it with you, but go after the beach towel. And here's the thing, guys, all these promos are designed to help us move forward. So the beach towel is bringing on 3 partners and getting that beach towel. Bring on 3 partners. You got some unique legs that you can work on to go towards Founders Club, right? And you're going to grow your business. It's not just about Founders Club. It's about getting those people, solidifying them as business builders and building your business. XR2, if you take XR2, you want to stock up on it this month because it's 10% off. And I don't know about you guys, but that is my staple. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And I started taking 1 in the morning and found out that I do much better if I take 2. So I'm going to stock up on XR2. And then if you have been with us on our GLPX Gut Collective, we started today our summer sipping. If you haven't joined it, not a big deal. Join it now. It's going to be focused on 2 things only, and that is drinking your gut glow drink and moving 30 minutes a day, showing people how simple and easy it is. And we would love for you guys to post in there, give us some pictures of you with your gut glow drink. Tell us how you mix it, what you put in there. Like this morning I did watermelon, my dragon fruit. No, I did what did I do? Watermelon, prebiotic, and pear. That's what I had this morning. Okay. So share how you guys like to mix it. Some people like I'll put cardio in it sometimes. Sometimes I put red spring to it. Tell people how you mix it. Sometimes I do mineral water with it. So share with us, give us pictures of yourselves, give us pictures of you working out, what you're doing for your 30-minute workouts. We're going to do drawings once a week. There's a form I just posted up in that page that you guys will fill out and put into our official post to get in on the drawings, get your customers in there. And guys, here's the thing. You show people how simple this is, and everybody is going to want to drink the Gut Glow. And the thing is, if they drink the Gut Glow because you're drinking it and showing them how easy it is to do, they put it on subscription. Think about what having 20 people on subscription with the Gut Glow drink products, what that's going to do to your business, right? Subscription is your residual income. It's the thing that you don't have to keep working over and over and over and over every single month. So I think that's those are the only things I can think of.
Oh, the summer bundle is still available, you guys.
Oh yes, yep.
The summer bundle is still available. And let's talk about like my love language. Let's talk about the 15-year anniversary cruise today. Every single person in this group can go on that cruise. If you have not gotten to Platinum Director, hit it 2 months in a row from now until the end of November, and you're on the cruise. If you've already passed Platinum Director, you're already at Platinum Director and earned the cruise, then you have to have 50,000 points more than your highest paid point value from January till now. So everybody can do it. I'm telling you, I want to be on that cruise with everybody. Y'all, that is my love language. Travel is my love language. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to tell you there is a way because it is going to be a priority. I am going to write on my board. I will be on that cruise. It's the Harmony of the Seas boat. I already know it's Royal Caribbean Harmony of the Seas. Go look it up. Go visualize yourself on that boat. Go ahead. It's going to be March the 2nd through the 9th. Take off work. Tell your person that's going with you to take off work. You've got to claim it. You've got to make it a priority. You've got to grow your business. Get the stupid beach towel. That's your 3-part. Hey, you can earn 2 of them. So go ahead and get you 6 partners. Earn 2 of the stupid beach towels because you want to take both of them with you. You want one for you and one for whoever goes with you. But you've got to be excited. You've got to visualize it. And Jan said, what happens if 20 people's on subscription, right? What happens if those 20 people just get one person to sign up? That's 20 more people. That's how you grow a successful business. You get the people excited. You get your customers excited. You get your customers sharing. You get your customers a check. That's how you grow a business. It's not just about what you can do, it's about what your people can do. So anything else, y'all? Stacy, Christy? I'm excited.
I'm going to say we have a lot of visualization to do.
We do.
A lot.
I know.
With a cruise, beach towels, hitting new ranks. We got a lot to do.
XR2.
XR2. And I'm just going to add in there real quick. You know, Greg did a great training on visualization, and I love this topic. And if you're not someone who practices visualization, start doing it. Like Greg said, it's a little awkward in the beginning to really, sit back and start picturing things. But the more you do it, the more you'll become comfortable with it, and you will see that it works. You will see that visualization works. And I'm just going to share a little story about Michael Jordan real quick. And this is how powerful visualization is. They interviewed him obviously years ago when he was in his prime, when he was playing, and they said, how is it that you are such a great basketball player? How is it that you make so many of your shots? And his answer was, outside of practicing a lot, was I visualize every shot that I put up going in the basket. That was his answer. He had such a strong visualization, and he practiced that every time he was on the court. Every time he was practicing or in a game, he visualized every shot going in the basket. And that's what made him one of the greatest, if not the greatest, basketball players on the court. Wayne Gretzky, one of the greatest hockey, they call him the great one, greatest hockey player out there. They said, why are you so great at getting to the puck and making shots? He says, because I visualize where the puck's going to be, not where it's at when I put my eyes on it, but where is it moving to and where is it going to be? So I'm going to move in that direction. Some of the greatest athletes use visualization day in and day out. That is a hidden secret of success that I don't think we talk about enough. So make sure that you are practicing it. Make sure you're practicing it on a regular basis. Make sure you are putting things out for you to see, not just words, but just like Greg said, put the pictures out where you can see these things and you can have that visual picture in front of you daily. And that's all I got for you guys tonight. Great training, Greg.
I want to add one more thing. So if you guys have watched the Olympics or love watching Olympics, I love this time of year. I especially love track and field, and Greg mentioned it. He talked about all the people visualizing, but if you go listen to some of the after interviews, and they will say to someone, how did you see your, like there's a girl that had a broken leg a year ago and she made the Olympics. She is going to Paris and she had a broken leg a year ago. And they were talking to her about it. And she said, I saw myself talking to you. I saw myself winning that race. I saw myself earning my trip to Paris. But if you listen, it comes from all of them. If you watch the pre-races, you will see them talking, like their mouths are moving. You'll see them stand up, close their eyes, and they see themselves. And so if you need like an example or examples of that, the Olympic trials are great because it doesn't, I use track and field because that's what I watch. But if you watch the gymnasts, they did the same thing. They do the same thing. And, here's the other thing that I want to add in there with visualization. So one of the greatest runners of all time is Usain Bolt. And he talks about how he prepared for years for a 9-second race. And you think about that, people that are in the Olympics, they prepared for a long time for the trials, and they go to the trials and they get fourth and they miss it. Are they losers? Right? They're not, because they had visualized going to the Olympics. They didn't make it, but there were many athletes that didn't make it to the last Olympics that made it to this Olympics. And that's one thing they all talked about, is that they regrouped, they didn't quit. They regrouped, they visualized where they were going to go and what they were going to change to get there. And that's no different than what we do for this business. If what we're doing isn't work, we pivot, we regroup, we visualize, and we move forward. So that's all I want to share.
That's it. And she's talking about the greats, the greats, the greats. There's a greatness inside each one of you that is just waiting to be unleashed. So get out of your own way. Quit telling yourself you're not good enough. Quit telling yourself you can't, and go and prioritize this and kick butt this month. Make it the best month you've ever had in your entire Singular career, because you can. You just got to want it and you got to work for it. So I love you guys so much. I'm going to declare Ephesians 3:20 over all of you. God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than you can think or ask because we honor him. His blessings are going to chase us down and overtake us. You are in the right place at the right time. And I declare a boldness to rise up in each one of you. God is going to open supernatural doors. People are going to seek you out, and we are going to rise in the ranks because we give him the honor and glory for it all. Love you guys.